Michael Jordan is obviously one of the greatest players that have ever picked up a basketball and ended up playing in the NBA. Now, what if Michael Jordan was paired up with someone else? What if Michael Jordan was paired up with prized NBA prospect, that being Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs? Victor's been playing really, really well lately in his NBA career, and if you look at his numbers, I mean, the thing is, going forward, once he starts getting more minutes and they're not having him on, like resting back-to-backs and all that, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and clearly he's going to be one of the best players in the NBA, probably even starting next year. You never know. So I'm excited to see where that goes. However, but that's not the thing today. We're all going to see just about Victor. I have decided to pair up Michael Jordan and Victor Wembanyama on the same team to see what would happen here on NBA 2K24. Can they win a ring together? Well, we're about to find out, so stay tuned. So no, obviously, Michael Jordan doesn't play in the NBA right now. He's retired. So he's currently, I'm putting him on the San Antonio Spurs roster. And obviously the Spurs rosters, they're not very good, to say the least. They got a couple good players. I like Vassell. I like Keldon Johnson. I think Tre Jones is pretty good too. But the thing is, though, he should not have been coming off the bench for like most of the year. And the thing is, like, I don't understand why he was coming off the bench. I mean, I do want to develop Sohan. I get that. But, like, Tre Jones clearly has made Victor Wembanyama better too. And but either way, that's not the point. We're going to see what happens here today. If Jordan was on today's San Antonio Spurs roster, and if he is paired up with Victor Wembanyama. So I'm going to show you the rotation first quickly before we get into things. So we got Tre Jones at the 1, Jordan at the 2, of course, Vassell at the 3, Keldon Johnson at the 4, and Victor Wembanyama at the 5. We got Sohan and Collins, along with Malachi Branham and Cedi Osman off the bench for the squad. I'm hoping we can go at least 500. Maybe we make the playoffs past the play-in game. Well, we're about to find out here. So stay tuned. I'm going to update you guys at the All-Star break with how things are going, and I'll see you guys shortly. So checking out the West All-Stars here at the All-Star break, we actually end up with Jordan, of course, that makes sense. But we also actually end up with Victor on the team as well, so that's very, very good for us. At this point in the season, we're currently the 6th seed out in the Western Conference, 29-22. We're actually tied with the Denver Nuggets, the defending champions. Pretty much we're all pretty even there if you look at that. Mavs, Warriors only a couple games ahead of us, are 18-8 at home this year, 11-14 on the road, so we're definitely having some issues away from our home arena. Check out Jordan's stats quickly. He's averaging 25 points. I was expecting a little bit more from him, but he's got 9 rebounds and 5 assists. And Victor is averaging 19 points and 12 rebounds a game with 3 blocks so far this season, so he's doing exceptionally well. Hopefully we continue this up, and of course I want to see us make the playoffs and potentially make a title run. You never know. You got Jordan on the team. You never know what's going to happen. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the end of the season with the awards. At the end of the season here, we got Luka as your MVP. Of course, Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. We'll get to all his stats shortly, along with the rest of the team. Russell Westbrook, 6th man. Victor also wins Defensive Player of the Year as well, so good for him. And most improved is Jalen Johnson. No Jordan on the first team. That's actually pretty interesting. Victor's on the second team. Unless, am I missing something? Because, yeah, it looks like no Jordan on an all-NBA team? What? He makes the all-defensive first team along with Victor. Wow, I can't believe he did not make a first team. What were his numbers? Like, that's actually shocking. 23, 8, and 5. Honestly, putting Jordan on this team, he only averages 23 points a game. That is a little shocking. But Victor averaged 19, 12 this year. We got Keldon Johnson at 15, Vassell at 15. And all around, like, pretty solid. The rest of them around 9.4, 9.3, 9.3. Here's Sohan, Collins, and Tre Jones. So all around, solid effort. And at the end of the season here, we were the 4th seed out in the Western Conference. We went 48-34. So I would say this was still pretty successful. 1 game back behind those Timberwolves there. 31-10 at home, which we were killing it there. On the road, we definitely had some issues, but the thing is, we still did pretty solid. So let's see how this postseason is going to line up for us. So that is pretty good. How are the Nuggets in the play-in game? Or not playing that game. How are they in the play-in game? That's actually pretty crazy. And so they're taking on the Clippers in the first round there, and the Suns also make it out. But we're taking on the Golden State Warriors. This Golden State Warriors squad is essentially the same thing that they're looking at today. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. now, though, so I think they traded Podziemski. No, they still got Podziemski. And Kevin, I don't know. Either way, let's see how this goes in the first round of the playoffs. In game 1, we ended up losing big time, 135-113. Jordan did his thing. Victor only 6 points. He definitely choked in his playoff debut, that's for sure. While Curry had 45 for Golden State. We also lose game 2 by 20 points. Victor does this one though, but Curry dropped 47 in this one. So we take game 3 though. Curry drops 33, but Jordan has 25, and then 20 from Trey Jones and Sohan. Victor only 13 points in this one, so he's definitely struggling in these playoffs here. Except the last game, though, he did pretty good in game 2. Zach Collins is out, and we end up losing again. Curry's doing his thing there. We're down 3-1. Can we make the comeback in the NBA playoffs? And no, we're going to be eliminated in the first round by the Golden State Warriors, so that definitely sucks. Let's see how the rest of the playoffs turn out, because I'm just curious. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA Finals. They were up, but it looks like the Philadelphia 76ers have won. Joel Embiid is your Finals MVP. So obviously, today's video was all about putting Michael Jordan and Victor Wembanyama on the same team together. Now, obviously, they did pretty good. I mean, you're considering, look at the Spurs record right now. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know for a fact they have not won 10 games this year, and they're not doing very good. So putting Jordan on the team, they still made the 4th seed. Obviously, they got bounced in the first round, which definitely sucks. But the thing is, though, this team would be pretty good, and which is why I'm going to go and do another season here very quickly, similarly right through it. So we're just going to make a little bit trade, see how things go, and I'll update you guys shortly at the beginning of next year. And then we're going to simulate right to the playoffs, and hopefully we make it. Your number 2, we got Trey Jones, Jordan, Vassell, Sohan, Victor, of course, and you got Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins, and Duncan Robinson with Malachi Branham off the bench. Just a quick little thing. I just wanted to see how things would go. Duncan Robinson was just a quick addition that I made to the team. I didn't want to make anything too unrealistic, so we got Duncan Robinson now. So, woohoo! So, anyways, I just wanted to give Jordan and Victor Wembanyama one more chance to potentially win a ring, because Victor's overall went up to 91. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna see you guys at the end of the season. I'll see you guys soon. Jokic is your MVP this year. We got Kevin Porter Jr. 6-man for the Knicks. Victor, again, Defensive Player of the Year. He's doing his thing. No Jordan on the All-NBA team. We do end up with Victor, though. So that's obviously pretty good. Jordan's on the 3rd team. 25, 7, and 4 this year. We'll check out all these stats there for the rest of this San Antonio Spurs roster. So Victor, actually, Jordan led the winning score for us. He had 25, 6, and 4 this year. Victor had 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 blocks, plus 2 steals. Wow, that's just incredible. Devin Vassell had 15 points. Keldon Johnson had 15 points. Branham had 9. Trey Jones had 8. Sohan had 9. So all around, pretty solid. And at the end of the season here, we were tied with the Pelicans for the second, but we end up being the 3rd seed, obviously, because they get the tiebreaker. 51-31 record this season, 26-14 at home, 25-17 on the road. So we're pretty solid. We are the 3rd seed. Hopefully things turn out better this year. We're taking on the Portland Trailblazers, and they have Brogdon, Sharp, Thibault, Rob Will, Jakob Poeltl, and Simons and Ayton are coming off the bench. I don't know about that one. But in game 1, we're going to take game 1, 125-112. Victor does his thing. Jordan has 29. In game 2, we also take that one by 14 points. Again, incredible efforts by Jordan and Victor. We also take game 3. Jordan and Victor, once again, they're doing this thing. And Victor is struggling last year. But we end up sweeping the Portland Trailblazers right in the first round there. So now we're taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Definitely a tougher matchup for sure. I don't know, Sean Rush, their center. I guess that's Valanciunas isn't here anymore, but they're still a pretty solid team. In game 1, we take game 1 though by 14 points. Victor drops 30. Jordan has 28. We do lose game 2 though, 101-89. They did their thing, but no one else really scored. Lose game 3. Devin Vassell had 29 points in this one, but was not enough to defeat the New Orleans Pelicans. We take game 4, though, tie up the series 125-103, victory over them. And in game 5, we end up losing game 5. Not good for us. We're now on the brink of elimination. Let's see what happens. We take game 6, though. We're still here. Jordan has 29. Victor's got 21 boards and 21 points. And in game 7 against the Pelicans, we end up moving on to play the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. The same team. They also have Siakam now, too, and they have J-Dub coming off the bench. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. We are getting swept. Oh, my God. 122. We are getting swept. I don't even want to look at the box score. We do end up actually winning this one, though. 124. Victor. Okay. Next game, we come back. Maybe I spoke too soon. Victor has 35 points and 20 boards, and we end up losing this one by 4 points. Shay, that team's just stacked. And in game, we actually win. Counting this team out, 34-19 for Victor. Where's Jordan on this? And in game 7, we actually win. Western Conference Finals MVPs Victor Wembanyama, 23 points and 17 rebounds. We're taking on the Cleveland Cavs in the NBA Finals. Fingers crossed for this. We end up losing game 1, though. Garland, they did their thing. Jordan, we had a pretty good game. Just couldn't stop them. We end up winning game 2 by 25 points. Victor and Jordan both drop over 30 points in this one. We also win game 3. Keldon Johnson leads the wing scoring for us. Like nice back piece, and we end up the Spurs 29-11 for Jordan here. We are 1 game away from the NBA Finals winning, but we end up losing, and let's see if we can win again. No! We were up 3-1. Now it is now a 3-3 series. Can we still win? Well, we're about to find out, and we end up blowing a 3-1 lead to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That sucks. Oh my god, we were 1 win away, and we end up losing. Garland is your finals MVP. So either way, if you all enjoyed the video, please share, like, subscribe for future content. Hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.